name is Timothy Rich, and my organization is the Rich Foundation, Reaching Innocent Children's Hearts. Rich is a mobile outreach. So it's a nonprofit organization, and we give out meals, hygiene bags. We give out clothes, hats, scarves, and far as with the hygiene kits and stuff like that, it's also catered to women on their end. And I apologize, and we've been working with the DOT project to get hygiene kits for women. So we're pretty much touching all areas. The name Reaching Innocent Children's Hearts, it actually came from my last name, and I wanted to do something far as leaving a legacy behind for my kids. And I just started playing around with the letters, and I wanted it to be something meaningful that, you know, once I tell people what it means, it reached their heart. I am from the east side of Baltimore, which a lot of people would call down the hill. Coming up in a single parent household, I was raised by my grandmother, and I lived with 5 of my cousins in the household. My grandmother did the best she could, and she did a great job. So, you know, just growing up, seeing how she handled things and her struggles with everything, it made me who I am today. I started in the juvenile jail system, and while working in the juvenile jail system, I was a part of a lot of kids' lives who I couldn't touch outside in the community because I was working inside. And I figured by me starting the Rich Foundation, I could do more in the community for youth that need resources, youth that need food, clothing, everything that they lack for them, you know, being out in the streets. For me, working with a lot of youth in the community, it was hard for them to get a job because of their records. So I figure if I build these relationships with these referring authorities, that and I'm able to talk to them and let them know that this is a good kid outside of his record, and you know he deserves a chance, and I can honestly vouch for him because I've been working with him. So that's a big reason why I started Rich. And then another thing was I've seen a lot of kids go without, and them having without, they make a mistake, and you know they're held accountable for their actions, and you know they're sent to juvenile justice, whereas though all they wanted was something to eat, and they made a mistake and they did something. So now it sends them to the juvenile justice center, whereas though they don't have to worry about eating, and they don't have to worry about where they're going to sleep at and how they're going to stay warm for the night. The Rich Foundation was created during the pandemic to help give back. Because like I said, a lot of kids and families didn't know where their next meal was coming from. And me creating Rich, I didn't even know if I had the ability to reach out to people and them wanting to work with me to give back to people. But it was created through COVID-19, and it's been a blessing ever since. So as soon as I think COVID hit, Rich became the nonprofit that you see today. And I've been able to go out 5 to 6 days a week and give out at least 75 or better meals to families in need. My greatest accomplishment would just be giving back and knowing that I did something good today, to whereas though I brought a smile to the people who really needed the faces. And it makes me feel good at the end of the day that I'm able to go home and say, you know, I did this or I did that, and it feels good. I was able to help a youth, or I was able to help a family out today. My biggest challenge would be funding. Trying to get grants so that I'm able to do more for youth and families, and to secure, you know, a mobile van that is big enough to service more families and youth than I'm able to do right now, because everything is kind of done out of my car. I've partnered with the Francesca Center. I've partnered with R.I.C.H, Restoring Inner City Hope. A couple places I would love to partner with would be the Yes Center. I've done work for Baltimore Safe Haven, which is a really great program. Center for Urban Families, Catholic Charities, there's a number of them. Park West, definitely Heart Savers. They provide free CPR and first aid for the R.I.C.H program, Reach Innocent Children's Hearts. I just hope to secure a space to where as though I'm able to, get a house for R.I.C.H and, bring in more youth and, I'm able to teach them and do different things with them as far as cooking and giving them whatever they need, whatever skills they lacking. I want to be able to try to help, or if I can't help, bring in some other partners who are able to help and who are able to bring in, opportunity advisors to where though they can listen to their stories and see if it's something that they want to do, or just network with them. And they may be able to put them on to another job or however. I just want to be there to help however I can. What surprises me about the times we're living in? Just everything that's going on. The social injustice, how people are not held accountable for their actions because they are on a higher standard. As far as, I guess you could say being a police officer and just not being held accountable as a regular citizen would. I advise my kids and my kids that I mentor just to stay positive. If you need to talk about anything, I'm here, and I have other positive male role models, positive peers here as well. So if you don't feel comfortable with talking to me, you can talk to them. And, I try to plan activities for them so that they don't feel hopeless or any type of way about anything that's going on. And I try to just keep them busy. Try to keep them busy, whether it's with the gaming systems, whether it's, just hearing somebody talk and speak and tell their stories, whether it's, going out to the field to work out and, talking to other coaches, opportunity advisors. I try to just keep them busy as possible so that they don't lose hope, so that they don't become depressed or, angry during everything that's going on right now. Baltimore definitely needs a boost right now because seems like now we're always in the spotlight, but it's always for the negative, for the crime, the violence, the trauma, everything negative. A lot of people outside of here highlight us for, but they don't see the good that's happening within the city. They don't see, a lot of the kids choose not to go in the corner, but they choose to play a sport, whether it's a basketball, football, a baseball, a lacrosse, soccer. They're doing something with their time. They're attending STEM projects. They're, just trying to stay positive. I want people to know that the city of Baltimore is a beautiful place. Don't just look on TV and because you've seen The Wire, now you're scared to come here. Come visit for yourself. Get to see the city. Travel downtown to the harbor. Go inside of the East Baltimore, the West Baltimore. Go down Fair Hill, Canton, Boston Street. It's more than just the negative side of Baltimore. Baltimore is a great place, and I wouldn't take nothing from it. It made me who I am today, and I love it. It's my city. The Rich Foundation has been here throughout the whole pandemic, day in and day out. Recording videos, taking pictures, giving out food, and we need help. So if anybody want to volunteer, more than welcome. Send a message, subscribe, and Rich will make it happen. It takes more than just one person to get the job done. It takes a whole village. And I'm asking, if you want to be a part of that village, come join us. Come help us out. We need all the help we can get.